Hello, this is Talon with Old Guy Stuff. Just to start out, I'll tell you I am a retired professional musician. And as such, to me it's important that any instrument I own actually work properly. 100%, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so while on a recent trip to Japan, some of my family members decided to buy me this harmonica. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on this part right here. It's a Suzuki chromatics, or chromatic, like chromatics, spelled with an X at the end. SCX-48, you can kind of see that little number right in there. Okay, and I have it taken apart right now. Not all the way, I have not taken these plates off yet. Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of the ins and outs on this. Okay, I decided to take this apart to try to get the notes working right, because everything works great on it except you can't hear most of the higher notes, like the top 3 holes, and the draw notes on holes 1 and 2 absolutely suck. Now that sounds like a pun, right? It's an inhale or a draw, so you breathe it in and it sucks. But you know what? It does. It sucks. Okay, so let me take these covers off, the top cover and bottom cover. I've got the slide here, so I'll give you a little ins and out for those who's not sure how the slide works. Okay, there is this little pin right here, and this pin actually slides back and forth like this. Okay, and what you do with this, say I was going to go put it back together, right? There's a small hole on the slide, and it lines up on this. Now if I have the top and bottom of the harmonica screwed in, because it takes these little screws to do it, almost like post bolts actually. Okay, if I put those in, then this will slide back and forth, and they're going to allow us to play the chromatic notes. Like if we're playing a C and we slide this in, we're now playing a half step up for a C sharp. If we're playing a G, this gives us a G or a G sharp or an A flat. Okay, so that's how the little slider works, right? Okay, so I was watching some videos on, taking this apart, cleaning it, stuff like that, fixing problems with the reeds that don't sound correct, like they just really bad sound or don't blow notes at all. Okay, and one of the things that all the videos are saying is don't scratch things up, right? So it kind of surprises me when this is the very first time I have taken this apart, and it was a brand new harmonica bought in Japan, and look at all these scratches. Let's flip this over. It's even worse on this side. Look at all these scratches that are in here. Now you see these little white tapes, right? It's missing one there. And if we flip this back over, it's missing these. Seriously, Suzuki, what the hell were you guys even, do you have any quality control going whatsoever? Because quite honestly, I'm pissed off. And my family members that bought this, they're pissed off. I was telling them the whole time, I'm going to do what I can to get it to work right. I'm going to be able to learn to play everything I can on this particular one, even though it's obviously got limitations. But my family is actually so pissed off when they hear me say doing First Noel, and I'm starting on hole 2, which is going to be an E, and I'm playing EDC, right, with notes 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. And when I am playing the D natural, it sucks. I mean, instead of going like da, it's like ugh. If I'm playing an F, which is the draw note or the inhale on hole 2, right? The only way I can get that F to sound correct is to take the slide and do a blow and then slide the slide in, because it will bring it up a half step. Okay? Honestly, we should not have to do this. If anybody is thinking about buying a Suzuki harmonica, I 100% think you should go look for something else. Okay, my family knew I wanted to get a chromatic because I've always used diatonic, and I just wanted to have a chromatic just because I like to do some of this cool stuff that requires the playing of, a whole bunch of chromatic progressions. But honestly, don't buy. Do not buy their stuff. Now, if Suzuki wants me to change my opinion of their company, they need to contact me and send me one that's not all effed up, if you know what I mean. Okay? I'm not trying to get anything free. I'll be happy to send this back to them. But this was bought in Japan. And basic policy in Japan is stores do not give refunds and you don't get exchanges. So everything is buyer beware and it's sold as is. Well, guess what? Sorry, Suzuki, your product sucks. 100%. So that's my review on this. If I had to give this a grade, like on a scale of 1 through 10, right? And it did not have holes 1 and 2, because that's the low draw notes that don't work. And it didn't have the top holes 10, 11, 12. Hey, this actually plays good. But you know what? If you can't play the songs you want to play because the notes are all jacked up from the manufacturer and they didn't do enough quality control to check it out, then I can't even give it a 5. Okay, this is the failure of a product in my opinion. Now, Suzuki, honestly, what you need to do for quality control is take every one of the instruments that are coming off the line, have an apparatus that will do a blow and a draw at just the right air pressure or air intensity, and have it check every note. And by the way, you can take a computer program with a tuning app. It's one of the things that I use, and you can have that tell if the notes are in tune or not. Okay, you don't have to have anybody blow on it, because if you do, then you technically got to sterilize it. But you can have a machine with a straw going to it that's going to blow dry air or inhale dry air and check your reeds to make sure that they're tuned right and that they're going to sound right. So that's my suggestion to you, Suzuki. And if you want me to actually have a better attitude about your company, then you need to contact me and I'll be happy to do an exchange. Okay? I'm in the United States and my family goes to Japan quite often, but I will be happy to do an exchange. So that's my whole thing on Suzuki and this chromatics or chromatics SCX-48. This is Talon with old guy stuff. Leave comments. If you want to be hateful to me because you got a good harmonica from them, fine, go ahead. I'm thick-skinned. It's not going to hurt my feelings. All right? But honestly, not playable because it's got too many flaws. And missing parts, come on, geez, like the little white, the white tape things like these, and it's missing parts on this side and this side. Come on, guys, you could have done a lot better than this. That's it. Signing off. Y'all have a good day. Bye.